With so many powerful warriors, knights, demons, and godlike beings in the 7 deadly sins, it's no surprise that fans everywhere constantly ask the same question: who is the strongest of them all? The series is packed with intense battles, jaw-dropping magical abilities, and characters who push themselves to the limit and beyond. Whether they're fighting to protect the kingdom or unleash chaos across the world, each one leaves a mark. From Meliodas' demon powers to Escanor's godlike strength, and from Bond's immortality to Merlin's unmatched intellect and magic, every character brings something powerful and unique to the fight. But when we stack them up against each other, who comes out on top? In this article, we'll dive deep into the world of the 7 deadly sins and rank the strongest characters based on their powers, accomplishments, and overall impact on the story. This list isn't just about brute strength, it's about who dominates when it matters most. So whether you're a longtime fan who's watched every episode or someone just discovering the series, this power ranking is for you. Get ready to revisit your favorite characters, learn more about their strengths, and maybe even discover someone new to root for. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps motivate us to keep creating more awesome anime rankings, deep dives, and discussions. Let's jump into it. Number 7. Gother, the goat's sin of lust. Gother might not look like the most threatening member of the 7 deadly sins at first glance, but his powers are both unique and extremely dangerous. During his battle with the Dawn Roar in Orden's village, Gother showed incredible strength and speed, like catching Wineheight's fully charged arrow with his bare hand. He even manages to slice through an armored creature's head, just with his hand alone. He wears a set of enchanted armor that not only boosts his physical abilities, but also helps control and suppress powers that might otherwise spiral out of control. On top of that, he's incredibly resilient. After having his neck snapped by Slater, Gother simply stood up and twisted it back into place like it was nothing. His toughness doesn't stop there. When Hendrickson decapitated him, Gother's body moved on its own, reattached his head, and continued fighting as if he hadn't just been beheaded. Even though Gother doesn't often rely on brute force, he's still considered one of the most dangerous members of the group. That's because of his powerful magic ability called Invasion, which lets him trap enemies in mental illusions. Instead of physical strength, he attacks the mind, which can be even more terrifying. A perfect example of this is his fight against Dreyfus, where his psychological powers left a huge impact. Gother is also capable of incredible reflexes. He's shown he can easily deflect fast, powerful attacks like Wineheight's arrow with just his hand, and dodge with amazing speed. Even though a lot about his true strength remains unknown, one thing is clear: you should never underestimate Gother. 6. Diane, the serpent's sin of envy. Diane is an incredibly tough and resilient fighter, known for her impressive strength and endurance. Her mentor, Matrona, who trained her in the ways of the Giant clan, believes Diane has the potential to become the strongest warrior the Giants have ever seen. One of her most notable feats occurred when she stopped a swarm of insects threatening to destroy a city. Diane drilled into the ground, using the earth itself as a barrier to block their attack. Her physical strength is extraordinary, as shown when she survived a powerful bolt from Gilthunder and even managed to escape its effects. During the preliminary round of the Fight Festival, Diane demonstrated both her speed and power by easily taking down over 10 opponents. Even though she was in a form similar to Matrona, who is the size of an average human, her strength is still massive. As the story progresses, Diane grows even stronger after passing Droll's test and mastering his sacred dance. This dance allows her to connect more deeply with the earth, boosting her powers even further. Malaskula, one of the series' powerful characters, compared the force of Diane's attacks to Droll's. Nonetheless, she acknowledges that Diane still isn't as powerful as some of the other members of the 7 deadly sins. 5. Merlin, the boar's sin of gluttony. Merlin is one of the most powerful members of the 7 deadly sins, and is widely recognized as the top magician in all of Britannia. Throughout her journey, she has demonstrated her strength by defeating many strong opponents. For example, she was able to easily overcome Vivian, her former student and lioness top mage, as well as several of the kingdom's strongest holy knights, proving just how dangerous she really is. One of her most impressive accomplishments came when she defeated Greyroad, one of the 10 Commandments. After being caught in Gaylan's petrification spell, Merlin managed to escape and still managed to defeat Greyroad, showing her skill and resilience. Merlin's magical abilities were also crucial in the Battle of Camelot, where she fought and defeated 2 of the most powerful demons, Chandler and Cusack. These 2 demons had betrayed the Demon King, and Merlin took them down with ease, demonstrating her incredible strength, even against the strongest of enemies. Her power is so widely respected that Ludo Ciel, the leader of the 4 Archangels, has vowed to never oppose her in battle. With her unmatched magical skills and ability to outthink her enemies, Merlin has earned the title of one of the most feared and respected figures in the world of the 7 deadly sins. King, the Grizzly's sin of sloth. King is not only a powerful member of the 7 deadly sins, but also the strongest fairy king in history. His strength, skill, and magical abilities make him a force to be reckoned with. He is powerful enough to defeat a great holy knight on his own, which is no small feat in the world of the 7 deadly sins. As a fairy, King possesses several unique abilities that set him apart from humans. He can fly or hover using his wings, change his appearance and clothing at will, and move at incredible speeds comparable to both Ban and Meliodas, who are known for their quickness in battle. His fighting style is closely tied to his sacred treasure, the Spirit Spear Chastifol, which can transform into different forms to attack, defend, or support allies. When King fully unlocks his true power, even his teammates are amazed. Meliodas and Ban once commented on how his strength reached an unbelievable level. He proved this during his intense battle with Helbram, a powerful warrior with the rank of Holy Grand Knight. Not only did King defeat Helbram, but he also took time to protect and heal the wounded nearby during the fight. A clear sign of both his strength and compassion. Even after being injured in that battle, King didn't back down. He quickly moved on to defeat Dreyfus, one of the great holy knights of Leones, further proving that his power and endurance are on par with the strongest fighters in the series. King's growth throughout the series, both in magical power and emotional strength, makes him one of the most important and impressive characters in the 7 deadly sins. 3. Ban, the Fox's sin of greed. Ban is one of the most powerful and unique members of the 7 deadly sins. Unlike most humans, he is much faster and stronger, and his special abilities make him an even greater threat. One of his most dangerous skills is Snatch, which allows him to steal the physical abilities of others, making him stronger in battle. He's also known for his ability to rip out the hearts of his opponents with incredible speed, often leaving them powerless before they even know what happened. What truly sets Ban apart, however, is his immortality. Thanks to drinking from the Fountain of Youth, Ban has the ability to recover from almost any injury. No matter how serious the wounds he suffers, his body heals almost instantly. This immortality gives him a huge advantage in battle, allowing him to fight in ways that most others wouldn't dare to, knowing that he won't be permanently harmed. In addition to his healing abilities, Ban never ages. He doesn't need food or water to survive, and he's completely immune to poisons. This makes him even harder to defeat, since he can endure much more than any normal person could. His blood, which is infused with the power of the Fountain of Youth, is also capable of healing others, and even recreating the Fairy King Forest, a magical and powerful place. However, this power comes at a cost. Ban lost this unique ability when he used the Fountain of Youth to bring his beloved Elaine back to life. Despite losing this specific skill, Ban remains one of the deadliest and most enduring warriors in the 7 deadly sins. 2. Escanor, the Lion's sin of pride. Escanor is often called the strongest member of the 7 deadly sins, and for good reason. His power grows with the rising sun, reaching incredible levels at high noon. At the peak of his strength, Escanor becomes nearly unstoppable. This was clearly shown when he quickly defeated both Melascula and Galand, 2 powerful members of the 10 Commandments, while Ban and Jericho were completely helpless against them. Escanor's power isn't just impressive, it's terrifying. Both his allies and his enemies have described his strength as monstrous, something far beyond what any normal human should be capable of. His magical ability, Sunshine, makes him stronger as the sun gets higher in the sky, turning him into a one-man army during daylight hours. One of the most memorable moments showing Escanor's overwhelming power was his face-off with Estarossa, one of the strongest members of the Ten Commandments. Estarossa was so shaken by Escanor's strength that he couldn't believe Escanor was even human. He was paralyzed with fear, unable to understand how anyone could possess such overwhelming power. Escanor's incredible confidence and pride only grow with his strength, often leading him to face powerful enemies alone and win. His combination of raw power, magical ability, and unshakable pride makes him one of the most unforgettable and feared characters in the Seven Deadly Sins. 1. Meliodas, the dragon's sin of wrath. Meliodas is one of the most legendary and powerful characters in the Seven Deadly Sins. Known for his incredible strength and unmatched skill in combat, he has earned the respect and fear of both allies and enemies alike. Before becoming the leader of the Seven Deadly Sins, Meliodas was a top-ranking member of the Demon Clan. In fact, many considered him the most powerful demon after the Demon King himself. Even other demons feared him, and those who opposed the Demon Clan saw him as a terrifying force. Meliodas wasn't just strong, he held major positions of power. He was once the leader of the Ten Commandments, and was the true heir to the Demon King's throne. These roles show just how important and powerful he was within the demon world. His decision to leave the Demon Clan changed everything. According to the demon Gother, Meliodas' betrayal was so significant that it shifted the balance of power in the ongoing war. His defection gave the Goddess clan the advantage they needed to begin the Holy War, which had been building for ages. In a desperate attempt to gain control of the situation, the original demon Gother took action. He manipulated Mael, the strongest warrior of the Goddess clan, into believing he was Estarossa, a member of the Demon Clan. This was done to replace Meliodas' loss and restore balance to the demon's side, showing just how crucial his power had been to the Demon Clan's dominance. Meliodas' deep inner conflict between his demonic nature and his love for Elizabeth adds even more depth to his character. Thus, this makes him not only one of the strongest, but also one of the most complex heroes in the series. And there you have it, our power ranking of the strongest characters in the Seven Deadly Sins. From gods and demons to fairies and immortal warriors, this series is filled with unforgettable characters who each bring their own unique strength and style to the battlefield. Whether it's Meliodas' dark power, Escanor's blazing pride, or Merlin's unmatched magic, every member of the Seven Deadly Sin proves why they're legends. Do you agree with our rankings? Who do you think deserves the top spot? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more anime breakdowns, character deep dives, and rankings just like this one. Your support helps us keep making awesome content for anime fans like you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.